What's going on, guys? It's Moose Mouse. I'm finally back over here with making another video for you guys. Today we're gonna go ahead and try to finish that second part of how to trade. So if you guys watched the first video already, you guys got some basics and probably started trading a little bit. I had a lot of questions from you guys in regards to, hey, why is my skin not trading? Where can I find the better deals to trade with people, and what do you have any more advice in regards to trading faster? Well, all of this information, you're gonna have to take it with a grain of salt, because some skins are worth a lot of money and some skins aren't, and some skins, even though they're worth money, not everybody likes them. So you have to take all of those kind of scenarios into account when you're trading. And one thing I kind of want to bring up before we start the video is I actually finally traded up to a knife. It's not a fancy knife, it's just a gut knife, but it is StatTrak, so I'm pretty happy with it. It's not the worst knife out there. At least it's not one of those Barrio Forest. Yeah, actually I'm just kidding, it is a Forest DD-Pat, but it's a gut knife. It's got a name tag, it's got StatTrak on it. Pretty happy with it. I barely paid anything for it, and the price seems to be fluctuating up and down, so maybe I might trade up. And the other questions that you guys have asked me is, why is my Steam like this? I'm going to go ahead and show you guys all the add-ons I use personally. So first one right here is Enhanced Steam. If you guys want to go ahead and add that, we're pretty much just like, it makes the Steam run a little bit smoother, and it does, like it says right here, show you some of the other currencies and whatnot, so that's kind of cool. The other one you guys will definitely like is Steam Inventory Helper. What this does is it tells you all the prices of things in your inventory. So for instance, right here, it tells you the price of this knife without actually having you to go into the community market. But nonetheless, you can do that, but I think this is just a lot more convenient when you can just click on a weapon and it'll tell you the price. Now, moving on, you do have a lot of my trading I've told you guys to do is through CSGO Lounge. It is a pretty trusted website by a lot of people, and you can go ahead and bet on games on here, and you can also find people you want to trade with. So with CSGO Lounge Bump Bot, what it does is it automatically bumps your trades. So when you have trades in here, currently I don't have any, but when you do have trades in here, what happens is after I think about 15 minutes or so, you can qualify to bump the trade up. When you bump it, the cool thing about bumping your trade is so that when you bump it, it refreshes and it shows up on the home page again, as opposed to if you don't bump it, it's just gonna keep on getting archived. So bumping your trades will definitely improve your chance of some random stranger just happen to be logging onto the CSGO Lounge homepage and they might stumble upon your trade. So that is the CSGO Lounge Bump Bot, if you guys are interested in getting that. The other one that I like to use is an auto refresh. What it does is it refreshes your page. So like I mentioned, I have it right here actually, like I mentioned, your page needs to be refreshed every 15 minutes for that auto bump button to show up, and the auto bump bot will not refresh your page. So if you have this installed and you just set it to, you can just like pull a, it's based on every tab. It's based on every, so the auto refresh is based on every tab. So you can just get a sole proprietary tab just for your CSGO Lounge and have that running in your background, and you can have 15-minute timer set on that one, and it should automatically bump, or I mean it should automatically refresh that page every 15 minutes or so, and through that the CSGO Lounge Bump Bot will then go ahead and bump your trades, and it will bump all of your trades, not just one of them. So that's kind of cool. Now the other kind of tips that I can really offer you guys is, after all the basic stuff that I taught you guys can really start hitting up places like trading lounges. You can go into your casual games, you can trade it up, because as we mentioned in the first video, that's really just starting from the really bottom low. So let's say you have like a 4 cent skin or whatever, and you know, if you still are stuck in that level, my advice to you would be try changing up your skins. Don't just pick one skin and just kind of be like, this is, you know, the shittiest skin I have, or this is the skin that I don't want, and you're only gonna use that skin to trade. Well, what's gonna happen is, well, if you think it's really bad, then not a lot of people are gonna want to trade for it, especially if they want to, you know, pay extra just to trade with you. So a lot of times you want to experiment. You want to have a few skins and just throw it out there and try to trade that way. And one thing a lot of people ask me is, well, I see your guns have a lot of stickers and name tags and all this fancy stuff, you know, like this knife has a sticker on it, all of these have stickers and name tags on it. I have a lot of stickers and name tags, to be honest. But here's the thing, I don't pay extra for stickers. I actually don't pay for name tags. I don't pay for any of these stickers. These are just happens to be on the weapons that I trade. Does it add extra value? Well, for me personally, it does add like a little bit, you know. It's kind of that extra edge that helps me decide if I really want to trade for these skins. So then what does that mean? It's just like, let's say I'm doing a one-on-one trade, and let's say I was trading for this AK-47 Redline, and somebody offered me something that's also, you know, like $5, so maybe a little bit less than my skin, but it has a lot of nice stickers on it and some name tags or whatever like that. Yeah, of course I might have the extra incentive to just be like, oh yeah, sure, that's cool, it's got the extra, you know, accessories on there. He spent money on it, or whoever was the one that customized it definitely spent some money on it. Hence I don't need to, because, you know, name tags generally run for $1.99, so that, you know, if you do the math right, that means this gun after all the customization was $7.24. But then there's also an iBuyPower sticker on it, which I believe is like $25. So then, but then the skin isn't really worth $25. It's only a $5 skin. So you have to take that into account. It's all about personal interest. Like if you're interested in stickers, that's great. But then again, when it comes to trading, you kind of want to be careful and don't really want to be trading for weapons just so they have stickers on it. You know, let's say I'm trading this Op Boom. It's worth 17 bucks, and somebody offered me this, you know, this AK-47 Redline again, be like, hey, I have a iBuyPower sticker on it. That sticker is worth, you know, 30 bucks now. It could go up, blah blah blah. But I'm saying, well, that sticker is on the weapon. If you peel that sticker off and then trade just a sticker, sure, I'll give you my Op Boom. But then since it's already applied to the AK-47, it's not really worth anything. Hope you guys get the gist of the idea. And yeah, I think that's about it. There's not really much more I can tell you guys on trading. It's kind of just like, a lot of it is now has to do with luck, and you're gonna have to be lucky trading back and forth. You might have to, sometimes my biggest advice to people that have higher end skins is to, well, kind of trade down. You know, if you have a really expensive skin and you just can't trade up to it anymore, then you might consider trading down a little bit. Not essentially trading down in value, but trading down to something. Let's say you have, let's just pretend this knife is worth like $150. Alright, let's pretend this knife is worth $150. I've been trading really hard. I've been trying to trade it up for something and I can't do it. What should I do? Well, here's what I would recommend. I would take this knife that's worth $150, just bear with me, use a little imagination, and you take that knife and you trade it with someone. Let's say this gentleman over here, if he offers me $180 in skins, it's not gonna be 1v1. It might be just my knife for his like 3 or 4 skins. You can definitely try doing that, because if you do, now you have 4 skins. You can take those 4 skins and you can use those 4 skins and trade it back up to a more higher value weapon. Because let's be honest, there's not a lot of people that have a lot of high-end skins. I'm saying anything that's over like $50, there's not a lot of people that have that much money, or have that much value in skins, especially in one single skin. But there is definitely a lot of people out there that has, if they trade you multiple skins, so let's say you have a $50 knife or you have a $50 skin and they like it, they might offer you like 70 bucks or 80 bucks, but it's going to be spread out in about 3 or 4 skins for your one skin. So that in that instance, the scenario for 1v1 trade, those kind of, you kind of have to throw it out the window, especially if we're moving up to the higher tier trades. So I hope that's helpful for you guys. As of now, I think that's all the information I can offer you guys. I hope you guys the best of luck. I'm gonna be putting these URLs for these add-ons. These are only available for Google Chrome, I believe. I'm not sure, don't quote me on it, but definitely I'm gonna add these into the video description. You guys can go ahead and download these and add it to your own collection. It's definitely a big help. And remember to go ahead and check out some of these trading servers. You kind of just have to do community servers and type in trade. There's a lot of these trading servers out there. They're kind of cool because you can actually drop your knife. You can press G and your knife will actually be dropped, so another player on the server can actually view your knife and everything and inspect it in game. So yeah, like I said, these trading servers are pretty good. It's very safe, so you don't have to worry about trade scams or whatever. You know, if your friend ever asks you, hey, can you trade this skin into my inventory first so I can look at it in game, don't do that, because that's most likely a scam. Even though if it's your friend, you might end up losing a friend over some skins. So just be like, hey, I got an idea, let's hop into a trade server. So anyways, my name is Moosey Mouse. I'm finally back to making more YouTube videos, and hopefully you guys will see more of me on my channel. But then again, feel free to subscribe, comment, like. Not really sure what else I can say other than good luck trading. Hope you guys get that knife, and I'll see you guys next time.